What's up, guys? Of course, as part of Battlefield's 1 release, a new game type was added called Pigeon mode. If you've played Oddball and Halo, it's basically the exact same thing. If you have no idea what that is, I'll break it down for you. Pigeon mode is basically team deathmatch with teams of 12 with a slight twist. At random parts of the map, a pigeon spawns. It then becomes a mad dash for your team and the enemy team to get the pigeon first. Some notes about the actual pigeon: it's in a cage that you pick up, and only one of you can hold it at a time. It doesn't affect you in any physical way. You'll move the same, you'll still be able to shoot your weapon, but it does, however, put a permanent target on the person carrying it and the person in possession of it. So say, for example, hypothetical, say the match starts, you run, and you individually capture the pigeon first. You're now going to have a massive target on your back. You'll probably have plenty of teammates around you who hopefully are going to be trying to defend you from, as you guessed it, the next point, the entire enemy team hunting you down. You'll know you have the pigeon because it'll have a pencil icon pop up in the middle of the screen, and basically what you're doing is writing a message. You're attaching it to that carrier pigeon that you're carrying, and then you're releasing it. The first team to actually capture and release 3 pigeons first wins the match. Now, with that out of the way, there are some things you should definitely know about this game type. The first is that the process of writing the letter when you have possession of the pigeon, you'll write the letter a lot faster when you're standing still. It will still write whether you're moving or shooting, but it will do so a lot slower. So you'll ideally want to try and find an area with lots of cover, outdoors so it can fly away, and with teammates that you can cover you effectively so that you can stand still and write at the same time. But of course there's that little bit of a trade-off. You can go in an area that's not as secure and stand still, and hopefully you get the chance to release it faster, but you can also run around so that nobody can get a hold of you, but again, it's going to write a lot slower, which means the enemy probably has a higher chance of capturing you. So my advice is find an area that's near an open space so you can release it so it can fly away, and make for damn sure that you at least have some teammates and some cover around you. If you successfully deployed the pigeon, an airstrike is called in over the enemy team. The person releasing the pigeon gets credit for any of the kills that airstrike gets, which is pretty cool. If you're killed, you drop the pigeon, and the enemy or your teammate can pick it up immediately. What makes this really interesting as part of the game type dynamic is that writing of the message doesn't reset. If you hold the pigeon until it's ready for release, and the enemy ends up stealing it, they can immediately release it. So basically you can play that strategy a bit if the enemy's getting a bit reckless. So if they're holding it and they're not holding it in an area that's very secure, you can wait till it's nearly full, attack them, steal it, and then when the bar fills up, release it. When you actually do decide to release the pigeon, do it away from explosives, gas, enemy gunfire, or the pigeon will be killed as it's released. If this happens, none of you gets any points, and then you'll have to wait for the new one to spawn a few seconds later. So as you'd expect, this is a very teamwork heavy game. Teammates that panic or don't want to stay up as a group and just sort of run around by themselves, lone wolf, they can basically end up costing you the game because, of course, the writing doesn't reset. If you want to establish a control area, that will make things super hard for the enemy to try and get the pigeon back off of you, as you've seen earlier in the video, and you'll want to release it in an area that's pretty safe. It doesn't take long, maybe 3-4 seconds for the pigeon to get out of range, so you just need that 3-4 second window where nothing's going to kill it, because it doesn't take much to kill it. Knowing this, counter it for the enemy too. Make sure it's as difficult as possible for the enemy to do exactly what I suggested you to do. Throw grenades, flank with shotguns, throw gas grenades, incendiary grenades, so even if you don't kill the teammate or the enemy, maybe it'll kill the pigeon before it gets away. Disrupt them and steal it if they have it as well. You don't have to wait till the very end, because there's a chance that you think, oh, okay, I'll just kill him at 3/4 health, and next thing you know, the pigeon gets away. So always try and take it as fast as possible. That's probably the best route. Overall, it's actually really fun game mode. I've been playing maybe 5-10 rounds, and I've had a lot of fun with it. I wasn't expecting much, but it's a cool little game to sort of blow off steam in between playing longer rounds. It's not bad. I actually find it fun. No objections from me. If you guys liked the video, leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more analysis breakdowns, and share it if you think a buddy will like it. Have a good one, YouTube.